Guys, welcome back to my channel. For the new people who don't know me, I am a teen crocheter who owns a small business called Fuzzy Homemade Creations, and for everyone else, welcome back. In today's video, it's very late. I mean, not that late. It's really not that late, but it's past the time that I need to go to bed on the States. It is 9:45, and well, I need to crochet something for my friend for her birthday that I'm giving it to her tomorrow that I haven't even started. So, if you couldn't tell by the title or the intro, we are going to be making that item while I try to exist and talk normally, and like, yeah, this is gonna be like a crochet chat with me. I don't do these videos because I usually edit out half of my videos because I just sit here going like this because I forget what I'm saying, and it's 9:45 at night, so it's gonna happen even more. So we're gonna start, and basically what I'm making is a bunny. So I asked her like a week ago what her favorite animal and color was. She said bunny, and she said pink. So what am I gonna do? I'm going to make a pink bunny. And now, if you saw my last video, you would know that I ran out of the good pink, so this is the slightly less good pink, but no one needs to know that. So, we're gonna use this, and then I found a bunny pattern. It is the Chubby Bunny pattern. It's a free pattern, don't know where I got it. By Old Soul Crochet Co. So the pattern has me start with making the head and body, and then it has you make the ears, and then it has you make the tail, and you have to sew all those on. Where's the end of the yarn? Don't mind me, I had to unravel this yarn because I used it for the wrong project. So, yeah. So the problem with today specifically, because on a normal day, well, not a normal day, on a weekend like a Friday night or something, I would not count this as past my bedtime because it's only like 10 o'clock, but I have school tomorrow. It is October 9th, a Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. A Thursday. I have school tomorrow. I leave the house at 7:15. I wake up. Well, I try to wake up at like 5. That never happens. I usually get out of bed at like 6:30 to 6:45. But, yeah, I do not have the, what's the word? I don't know. I just cannot physically wake up early enough to wake up at 5 o'clock. I set my alarm real early and it still don't wake me up. So I really need to find a way to wake up, because snoozing my alarm 10 times is just not working. Okay, well, now we are going to wait. Okay, so theoretically, if I finish this bunny at the time I want to, which is like 11:15, then I will get in bed and I will probably be asleep by like 11:45-ish, okay? And if the latest I can get up is 6:45, I have a tendency to way overestimate how fast I am at crocheting. See, I know, and I realize that I am a very slow crocheter, and I know it takes me like 7 hours to do one project, but I still overestimate how much I can do. So, if I think I'm gonna get done in an hour, I will probably get done in 2 hours. So that means I will probably most likely get like 5 hours of sleep. And I need at least like 7 hours of sleep to actually function. Like, it's not good. And the worst part is tomorrow, so my school does the like we have block schedule, right? And if you don't know what that is, it's basically where you switch off every day from what classes you have. So on Mondays and Wednesdays I have 4 of my classes, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays I have the other 4 classes. And then Fridays switch off, and tomorrow, Friday, it just happens to be my green day, which is like my B day or whatever you want to call it. And I do not care for my green days. I just happen to have all the classes where I have like no friends and like are like quite boring classes on green days. I mean, my first class is fine, but it's like my least favorite subject. So that's, I don't know. I have friends in that class. Like, I have a friend in that class, but it's my least favorite subject, so that like cancels out. So it's just like a normal class, right? And then my second class, I have 0 friends, but it's my favorite subject. But 0 friends makes it way less fun. So it's kind of sad, but I can deal with that one. And then my third class, oh, I just do not like my third class at all, because I have no friends, and it's like almost my least favorite subject. Oh shoot, I counted wrong. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, increase 1. Yeah. So basically what I'm trying to say is I'm already gonna be tired tomorrow because my green days make me really tired in general. So just me staying up the night before green day is not very good. But because tomorrow is Friday, that means right when I get home from school, I have actually time to just lay in bed for an hour and literally do nothing, because I don't need to cram in a bunch of homework. I still need to do homework tomorrow, but like I don't need to do it as fast as I would today. Does that make sense? Okay, so I've been crocheting for quite literally like only 3 minutes, right? And it was so weird because normally when I'm crocheting I have like a show or a random video in the background, right? But I was crocheting in silence. But like, it was weird, yeah, because I've never done it, and like everything's weird the first time you do something. But at the same time, it was kind of relaxing. Like, because I was just like in my thoughts. Like, you know how some people, well, not some people, a lot of people like journal to get their thoughts out? It kind of felt like doing that, but like just thinking about my thoughts and crocheting. Like, does that make sense?
Have I been making this bunny wrong?
Okay, so I'm going completely off track because I just noticed something. Okay, so I'm crocheting this bunny, right? And remember how at the beginning of the video I told you that when I did the 2-hour challenge I did this? They came out this small. I used the same yarn. I think I might have even used a bigger hook. I don't know if it was that long ago because I used to use a 6.5 with this yarn, which is actually insane. But this is like twice as big as it normally is. But I know I followed the pattern correctly. Now I'm just like wondering if I was doing the pattern wrong before. Or maybe just my tension got looser, but I know my tensions got gotten tighter based off of literally every single project. So there's no way that just that specific project, my tension was tight. And then for some reason it's like looser. I don't know. This bunny's gonna be much bigger than I thought it would be. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going a little insane because I'm so confused right now on like how. So the other thing that I wanted to yap about is the fact that like, no, not the fact, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna restart that sentence. So I'm like running out of video ideas, to be honest, because of like, obviously I explained this like 7 times in my last video, but like I didn't post for like 2 weeks in a row, which is really crazy because I was on a roll. I posted for like months every single week, but then I missed a week and then I missed the next week because like school just started and stuff. So like I've had like more homework to do, but also because I'm like completely out of video ideas besides like week of crochet day in my life and stuff like that, which was what my last video was, because like 1 2 3 4 5 decrease, oh shoot, did that wrong. Okay, 5. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I need video ideas from you guys, and like they can be like crochet video ideas like I normally do, right? But then you can also add in like vlog video ideas. I already did a morning and night routine because those are like the most basic vlog style videos like ever, and I know I'm capable of doing that, but like what else do you guys think that I should do? Because like I'm out of video ideas, like I said. Okay, this is where I'm at on the bunny, and it's definitely turning out. Hello? Yeah, it's definitely turning out a lot bigger than it normally does, but I kind of like the size. It's just gonna be very big. I'm gonna continue this while I think of more topics. Okay, so I'm like doing the head more, right? And I am pretty sure that I definitely did that pattern wrong before or something, because right now it's telling me to do 20 slip stitches. Now I do not remember whatsoever doing any slip stitches last time I did this pattern. Might have just replaced them with single crochets, which is quite dumb. But also, the last time I made this pattern was when I did the 2-hour challenge. And I think that was in like February. Or that was even before the giant gap. I don't know. Yeah, you guys remember that giant gap I had? If you remember that, you are an OG. The OG. Like, I don't even know how many. I think it was the OG 50 of us, maybe even 30. It was very low then. For the first, like, year of this, nope, I just did a single crochet, see? Okay, for the first, like, year of my channel, it was me and my friend's channel, and we stayed at a good under 50 subscribers for an entire year. And then, once I decided to switch it over to crochet myself, we shot up from 50 to 500 within the span of 3 months. But now I'm stuck at 500 because my videos, I like stopped being consistent. I mean, I'm still a little consistent, but because I'm pretty sure it's because of the 2-week gap. Because of that 2-week gap, my subscribers stopped gaining every video, and I've been stuck at 508 for like ever now. But it's fine. it's fine. I created, hold on, I'm looking at the pattern. 3 singles and an increase. Okay. So I created to hopefully like fix that or something, or try to like get more broaden my views or something like that. I created a series. By the time you're seeing this, I think the first actual episode definitely should be up, maybe the second and third, but I don't really know. It's basically where I crochet a plushie for each letter of the alphabet only using free crochet patterns, which I think is actually really interesting because I explained this in like the preview, the intro to the series that like nobody watched, but I don't really care that much, to be honest. No, I want you guys to watch my videos, but at the same time, I don't know. It's fine. So basically, I don't really I'm not a big fan of buying patterns off of like Etsy if I don't have to. I mean, I love supporting like small businesses, but if there is a free pattern out there for the thing I'm looking for and it's actually a good pattern, then I want to use that. So I'm using this to, 1, find more patterns, find more free patterns, and 2, let everybody know that there's free patterns out there that are good free patterns, because I feel like some people, not like a lot of people, but some people think that like you can only get good crochet patterns with paid patterns, which I don't think that's a very good mindset personally. I love paid patterns because there's a lot more variety and it's much easier to do than like having Instagram open all the time or something, but a lot of free patterns are actually really good. Okay, so I am just going to like tell you guys for literally no reason at all why I'm making this and why I'm giving it to the person tomorrow, because technically it's not actually their birthday. So here is the story behind it. So a couple weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, it was my other friend's birthday, and me and my friends, except for that friend whose birthday it was, we will call this friend Penelope, okay? The person whose birthday was like 2 weeks ago, we're gonna call her Penelope. So me and our friends wanted to throw Penelope a party. Well, not a party. You'll see. Okay. And this Penelope, she has like some restrictions in her diet, and she doesn't want to throw a birthday party until like a month later when those restrictions end. It's like a whole thing and I can't explain it correctly, so I'm not going to continue trying to explain that. But yeah, something with dietary restrictions, and she's not gonna have like a party or do anything for her birthday till a month later. So we wanted to do something for her on her actual birthday. So I planned this like whole elaborate thing that we're gonna do like during lunch at school. Keep in mind, our lunch is insanely short. It is 29 minutes long, which is quite a random number. I hate that it's 29. Why can't it just be 30? No, it has to be 29. So our lunch is 29 minutes long. So we came up with this whole thing where like one person brought a tablecloth for the table, and then we had like a cake thing. It was not a cake because so I made like a cake thing, and it just like said the age she was turning, and yeah, it was really, really funny, and it worked kind of. But my other friend, we will call her what's another name? We will call her Olivia. Okay. We will call her Olivia. So my other friend Olivia decided to she accidentally leaked the group chat that we were talking on, planning this. So Penelope found out that we were doing it the day of. Literally, like in a couple minutes before we did it, she found out. So she already knew it, so we didn't even have to keep her away. She just stood in the corner, like where she couldn't see the table. It was funny. And then she came in, we sang happy birthday, and it was beautiful, okay? And then, after that, we realized that Olivia's birthday was 2 weeks later, which is the person that I'm giving this to, okay? And so we wanted to do like the same thing for her, right? But then we looked it up, and her birthday just happens to be on a Saturday. And Olivia, we can't really go to her house because of a bunch of different reasons that I don't want to explain because I'm not gonna, like, say anything right currently. So, we have to do it at lunch. The Friday before her birthday, which is tomorrow. And because we did this, like, we planned this like 3 weeks in advance instead of like 4 days in advance for like we did for Penelope's birthday, we planned it much more successfully. Okay guys, so I just locked in for the past half hour, and this is what I have. Put the ears on and the tail on. It is 11:10, but kind of mad because of this. This is the bunny standing right side up. Look at those ears. The ears should be like this, but they're like this. This is Bunny. Okay, well I'm done. It's 11:20. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time I'm actually awake.